How is it colonialism if Jewish people lived there for thousands of years? Well, let's look here. This is Theodor Herzl, who is the political activist. It says political activist who was the father of modern political Zionism. Herzl formed the Zionist organization and promoted Jewish immigration to where were they going to immigrate to? Palestine, in an effort to form a Jewish state. One that exists today now, which is an apartheid state, which excludes the other people that were there already, which, as you point out, Jewish people had lived there, correct, for thousands of years, peacefully alongside who? The Palestinian people. Until imperialist powers got involved, and as Theodor Herzl talks about in his book, right here. All right, so I just got to pull the book out. Look, I don't know if you'll be able to see this, but it says Palestine or Argentina. And Herzl on to say, shall we choose Palestine or Argentina? We shall take what is given to us and what is selected by Jewish public opinion. See, he doesn't say what land is already ours. That's the one that we'd obviously go to, like you go on to kind of describe it. No. He's talking about whichever one they can get. And then later in the book, he goes on to describe how they're going to take the land. And he actually points to some lessons learned by American colonialism. And then he talks basically about how they're going to be a colonial output against the barbarism, you know, an outpost of civilization versus barbarism. I mean, it's pretty vile stuff. And your last point there, that just doesn't, I mean, hold any weight. I've seen the numbers from the 7th until now. And the number that, you know, this number, have you noticed how it just keeps going down? It just keeps going down, and that most of those are IDF. They are colonizing and settling on other people's land, and we're supposed to feel bad that they're fighting back? Not me. And the Palestinians experience violence at the hands of settlers constantly. Their homes are bulldozed and taken over. Their land is taken. They are harassed and on a constant basis, imprisoned. I mean, it goes on and on. Also, let's talk more about the colonization. Jewish people also lived here in North Africa for thousands of years, and their ancestors still, you know, are alive today. Should we give them North Africa and create an apartheid state excluding the people who already live there? No, of course not. These are terrible ideas. Your logic implies that Jewish people can then just create a state, especially an apartheid state, which is especially violent in its essence, right? Segregation is in itself violence, and it takes violence to keep an apartheid state, which is what the Palestinians suffer from every day. You're suggesting that they can do that anywhere that they've ever lived for thousands of years. Just nonsensical and kind of yikes. Anyways.